Hi there. Thank you for coming by. Today, I want to show you some parts of the city of Accra. Not the places that tourists often visit, the popular areas of the city where people often go to. These are places that are ordinary residential areas of the city. And one thing that hits you once you get to these places are the conditions of the roads, the streets in the residential areas. They're often not properly maintained, and it is not strange to find streets riddled with potholes or even portions of the street that have been washed away by erosion. But the thing that is critical, as far as I know, is that you do not see pedestrian walkways. And the thing that is of concern to me is that these are areas that are residential. So it means that you have kids living there, you have people living there. These are the places that most need pedestrian walkways because you have people walking out of their houses to go grocery shopping, walking to school, walking to work, and so forth, even coming out of their house to wait for a bus or something. So these are places that need to have pedestrian walkways, and you do not see them. Remember that some of these roads are in bad condition, they have potholes and so forth. That makes it more dangerous when you have people who do not have pedestrian walkways to walk on, having to walk on the street with their cars. And once you have, streets riddled with potholes, there is a tendency that these drivers would try to avoid the potholes once they get to them. And then you have people walking on the streets, putting their lives at risk. Now, these streets, like I said before, are poorly maintained. So when you get out of the touristy areas of Accra and you get to residential areas like this is where the concern is. All right. Now, also, there are often no spaces for bicycles to travel on. There are no bicycle lanes in Accra. You hardly see them. And that's another area of great concern because there are places in Accra that are congested with people. There often is traffic in Accra, and there are a whole bunch of people that prefer to commute by bicycle, but there are no bicycle lanes. So that is another added risk for commuters who travel on bicycles, putting their lives at risk every single day in busy Accra. Well, so I just want to show you these places in Accra that are often not shown on social media so that you get to know what Accra really looks like in some of these other places. Well, now, so having said that, there's something else that I want to talk about. What else do I talk about? Good. You might have noticed that lining the street in certain areas, you have these wooden shacks lined up across, beside the street. Wooden shacks. And please, I do not mean shacks in the sea. I mean shacks. These are wooden structures that people build to sell in. They sell groceries, they sell anything they want. Besides, right close to the street. So where the pedestrian walkways could have been, sometimes you find people having wooden shacks there, obstructing the space, so that that also forces people to walk out the streets together with their cars. Now, these wooden shacks are also part of their problem. I know that people have to sell, people have to engage in some form of small business, but you do not do that at the risk of your life.
100 years from now, say, population of Ghana, Besaka, or footage now, Ghana, all this.
Wangasha. Ghana Muzala, but would you 100 million pensala? Come on, and then because of video clips, and yeah. Peace, my better work, you want to do.
Is that?
MS one year.
How ship? There's a very busy for
This is all. This is a house and a highway in the house.
Yeah. I can't hear no more. Me hit it where the end.
Ah, what highway in the house?
Transport, eh?
So.
It's a busy another one, bigger, a little bigger than this.
This one.
Those spaces should have been reserved for people to walk on, pedestrian walkways. So when you have wooden sharks obstructing the spaces, that makes it even more difficult for people to find places to walk beside the street safely. And that's another problem. The last thing probably that I wanted to speak about on this video is the trash that you find in Accra. There are places in Accra that are clean, but there are also other places that are really trashy. And unfortunately, we have lots of open sewers in the city. Lots of open. They construct these what we call gutters lining the roads, and they are open, such that when people leave trash on the streets, the wind blows all these trash when they are not collected into the open sewages, blocking the flow of water in the gutters. And that is why we have lots of mosquitoes in Accra. You know, when people come from outside of the city of Accra, they always complain that there are lots and lots of mosquitoes at night. Actually, day and night. You know, and these are the problems. They have been identified maybe 3 decades ago. That they know that these gutters are the problem, and they are still building open gutters that are littered with trash, blocking the flow of water, such that mosquitoes breed in them and infest the entire city of Accra. I'm tired, so I think I'll stop talking here. Please enjoy the view. This is a part of Accra that you might not have seen. Like I said, these are the ordinary places as part of Accra. So you know how Accra really looks like. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video.
be allowed to go ship.
I can't hit it again.
Oh wow. Go for $2 a hell.
$1 at once. I know me.
Start them all as a stream all separate. The guy both 4 years. People get 4 or 5 years. Shit.